Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Romantasy Roundtable, a tale of Rick and Roses. My name is Rick, and I'm joined with my roses. Oh wait, hold on, this is hers.
Amanda. And Kim.
And as always, we would appreciate it if you consider liking this video. It really helps out our channel. I'm going to hand this to her.
Thank you. This is my mic because we learned that I'm the one who does the most yapping.
You do. I've known that for years. We would also appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Really helps us out. If you would like to email us or connect with us, we have an email, romantasyroundtable@gmail.com. We have a Bookstagram and a book talk on a little bit of a break just because we've been busy, but those are active. Well, one of them is. And that's you. It's on you, Chief. I'm calling people Chief this year.
This year is almost over.
I've been calling people Chief going into next year as well.
Got it. This school year.
And speaking of the year almost being over, this episode is our year-end reviews and recaps. And Soupies.
Yeah, we've got Soupy's, the Soupy Awards. Did we call them that?
I don't know. I thought you called them that last time, and I thought we were going with that.
I love it. I don't remember that I said that, so you get credit for it. We're doing three things. We're doing our tier list. We're doing a segment that we're calling Post Soup Clarity, and then we are awarding the first annual Soupy Awards.
But first, lesbians. I had a question about lesbians in the last episode.
Okay, got it. Okay.
This is an actual road I went down. So this is either me being really stupid or just me not knowing anything. Okay, hold on. This is for real. Put your for real hat on for a second. Put it on.
Guys, don't leave us. Stick with us.
Okay.
As you ask two queer women about lesbians.
The word gay, right? Like, can you just give me a real rough definition of gay? Real quick. Not, like,
rough definition of gay is someone who is romantic and or sexually attracted to the same gender.
Perfect. Thank you. We don't need to define lesbians. I think we got that.
Not the opposite gender.
Or not a different gender.
Yeah.
When I was this morning, when I prepped my joke of I'm reading lesbians at a Christmas tree farm, I had thought to myself, I was like, hold on. So we have like gay, right? And we have lesbians, but is there a guy version of lesbians?
Gay.
Right, but gay means anyone. And I know it's got a history.
Yeah, I think that gay historically means men, and so that's where the term lesbian comes from. But I think now, in the year of our Lord, almost 2026, now I think that gay can mean someone of any gender. Yeah.
But it was a real question. I told you it was a real question, and it was a real thought I had. I was like, is there a guy? Is there a guy version of lesbian?
A guy version of lesbian. They have their own flag.
True.
Gay men have their own flag.
And just so we are currently recording live for this, as we did for our last episode about A Court of Frost and Starlight. So we're at my apartment right now. And just as a heads up, this is literally what Rick walked in asking when he got here.
Mm-hmm.
He was like,
into your apartment?
Into my apartment. He was like, we need to talk about the word lesbian. And I was like, wait, what? Hi.
Welcome.
For those of you who don't know me and only know me on this podcast, this is normally how I am, right?
That's correct.
So this is part 2 of this conversation because we had this at 11:45 when you walked in this morning.
But the book you're reading isn't about lesbians. It's a heterosexual couple in the book you're reading.
Yeah. I don't know. It was funny in my head. Okay.
All right.
Here we are.
So we're here to do our year-end review. We're starting with what just happened? You can't dip your chip in your drink.
Yes. Also, for those of you watching us on YouTube, you can see that we are nomming on some chips and queso here as our episode 2 recording snack today.
And we're drinking fairy wine.
Which
is
hell yeah,
a Hugos
thank you,
Spritz.
Amanda, for concocting us.
Well, Rick's is still a Hugos
beverages.
Spritz. Kim and I are just drinking wine.
Yeah. But for those of you who are not watching us and are just listening to us, apologies for the chip
ASMR.
Yep.
So we're starting with our tier list. Rick, do you want to tell us about the tiers?
I sure do. So we crack my knuckles. So we sort of came, I'd say, a consensus where we're like, stars, you know, like they're good, but they're not really fitting what we do. And I really had this realization when I read Lights Out. And I was like, I really liked Lights Out a lot. And I'm having a problem rating Lights Out. Like, let's say I want to rate it a 5. I'm really having a problem putting Lights Out in the same tier as like, something like Onyx Storm, maybe. Or the same stars as Onyx Storm. However, if we devise a tier rating system, I'd be fine with that. Like, they can be on the same tier, but stars have a different feeling. I
agree. I feel very strongly. I'm going to divest from giving stars next year. I'll give them for the podcast, but I'm not going to give them for like my own life.
So, yeah, I mean, for me, I'm going to give them for my own life just because that's what it's in my face when I do the Goodreads.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to equate the stars to one of our tiers.
Okay.
All right. So I start from the bottom or the top. Now we're here. What do you think?
I think you start from the bottom and now we're here.
Great. Okay. So from now on this podcast, and I guess we can do this when we talk about our books, our supposed to clarity. So we have the bottom tier, F tier, should have been a DNF. Like, we read it because we were podcasting about it, but in real life, DNF, not DTF, DNF.
Can you give an example?
Well, we're gonna go through.
Yeah, we're gonna re-give them. Okay. Then we have our C tier. Nope. Wait, hold on. That would be our E tier. That would have been our E tier. Look. Go ahead. Read it. Yeah.
Is there no D or there's no E? Is there no D?
Oh, if there's no D, we're on the wrong podcast.
Okay, so that's the D tier.
Yeah.
And then the C tier.
C tier. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the D tier free. There is no D tier. D tier is the books that we read.
I'm just gonna call. Okay, so F tier, it should have been a DNF.
Yeah.
D tier is the D tier.
Yeah.
Which means this book
is just the D.
It's just the D.
Okay, so all right, so we have the lowest tier, right? Should have been DNF. Then we have the next lowest tier, C tier, the Spring Court, because it was fine. You know, it was fine.
Nothing to write home about.
Yeah,
Nope.
it was all right.
Not memorable.
Then we have our B tier right in the middle. We have Riddick, Carrion, and this fucking book.
This fucking book. We loved it. It's just vibes.
It's vibes. Straight vibes.
It's just straight vibes.
Here for it.
Yep. Good book. Having fun, right? We have our second to top tier, our almost perfect book, The High Lady.
High Lady of the Night Court.
She's great. She's like perfect, right? She's everything we want in a book.
We're celebrating.
We're celebrating.
Yeah. First of its kind. We love it.
Then we have the creme de la creme. We have our S tier. This is unforgettable. We're not going to always remember it. My House, My Chair, the My Woman tier.
That's the S tier.
So that's going to be how we are going to be rating our books coming into the new year. If you are, I really hope I do this right. If you're Catholic coming into the new year, right, because the calendar is over and Jewish has a different calendar?
What?
I don't know. I tried.
The actually, there are 4 Jewish New Years.
Yeah.
And it's not just Catholics. It's like the Gregorian calendar. It is the
That's
Gregorian New Year.
All right.
The Jewish New Year. Typically, we celebrate Rosh Hashanah as the Jewish New Year, but you should know there's actually 3 others.
How many New Years in a
The
year?
Orthodox New Year is different. I was just saying the Orthodox New Year versus the Lunar New Year. I mean, there is a lot of New Years out there.
But according to the Gregorian calendar on the new year, this is what we're going to be doing. And I think we'll even throw some of our old books into here right now.
So we're going to start with the first book we read for the podcast. As a reminder, the tiers are should have been a DNF, the D tier, Spring Court, Riddick, Carrion, and this fucking book, High Lady, and then My House, My Chair, My Woman. The first book we read for the podcast was From Blood and Ash. What tier are we putting From Blood and Ash into?
Just so you guys know, we settled on a 2.5 stars for that book and 1.5 soups for that book. That's what we did.
We loved it.
I famously, that's going to be my thing now, I famously, when y'all were away, secretly recorded and said that I gave it a 3.5.
That's true.
We did.
Do you still feel that way?
I stand corrected.
What happens when you have a series, right? The second book in a series just changes your perception of the first one.
Shout out to Melody, though, who thinks we should read the third one.
Yeah, Melody, you're probably going to win this one.
I thought we were friends, Melody. This is going into what's the second to last tier for me?
The D tier.
Yeah, this is going to the D tier for me.
Agreed.
Actually, wait, no. The D tier was good. We liked that, didn't we?
I don't know.
No, all right. Pass the D tier. Don't even C tier. This is going in the spring court for me.
It's going to the spring. This is in the D tier for me.
Yeah, this earns a D.
No, that's what I mean. I want it to be the second to last tier.
So it's in the D tier.
Yes, is the D tier then? Yeah.
Capital D.
Capital D for the D tier from Blood and
Which
Ash.
could be the D or it could be a D. So this earns a grade of a D.
The second book we read was Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing, we famously gave a
Famously.
what? Hold on, it's over here. We gave it 5 stars. We gave Fourth Wing 5 stars, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and for me, I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep it in the top tier. Then my house, my fucking woman in chair. That's where it's going for me.
I actually totally agree. And as we are prepping for this episode and thinking about sort of like our top books and our awards for the year, I'm going to spoil myself and say that this is on my short list.
Mine too.
So, yep, S tier for me.
This is an S tier book, man. My house, my chair, my woman. We fucking love Zayden Ryerson.
Boom.
Fourth Wing is an S tier book.
Love a school. Love when a school's a school.
I love when a school's a school.
Is magical and there are dragons. All of it.
The next book we read was The Night Circus. Should have been a DNF.
Fucking
F
that- yeah,
tier.
we don't even have to talk about that shit.
I should have been a DNF.
R.I.P.
We like had a conversation about this because Kim was like, I don't know, I would have finished it. And Rick and I were like, we wouldn't have fucking finished this book. Kim did there was another book that Kim said she would have DNF'd if we weren't reading for the pod.
Which one is that?
What's it like?
ACOTAR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, just so you know, we let's see. It doesn't give me the I don't know. We rated it total, but like you two gave it a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I actually gave it a 3. The Night Circus. This is before it was a book. I was like, I don't know, it was fine, but like now I know what ratings are, and I agree. It's a 1. It is a 1.
You sure I didn't give it a 3?
I think I
Okay.
gave it a 2 something.
I said that because I was the one who was like, I recognize that there are people who would like this book and for whom there is an audience.
Kim also gave it a 2 out of 5, 17.28 into the podcast, noting that while the writing was strong, the book wasn't for her, and it felt like limbo purgatory.
Great. Okay.
I gave it a 2.
Thank you for the receipts.
And then on my reading tracker for like the soup category, I have an X, which doesn't mean there's no soup. It means that I only awarded the X to 2 books. And The Night Circus is one of them because it's not a romantasy book. There's no romance in this book. If it had billed itself not as a romantasy book, I would have felt differently about it.
Yeah.
The other book I gave an X to was the cowboy one.
Fair.
Those are the 2 books that got an X.
Okay.
All right, so it's in the F tier. The next book we read was Iron Flame.
I'm gonna crunch. So we, as a consensus, gave it a 4.5. And right now, I still feel like I want to put that book in the A tier for me, which was, what is that?
High Lady of the Night Court.
Highly of the Night Court. It didn't hit as much as Fourth Wing did. There was a lot of great moments, but the first half of that book for me felt slog isn't the word. That's too low, but and it's not completely
Slow.
forgettable. It's
It's
slow,
slow.
yeah. So, but it's still great. So for me, we'll see where we land, but I like it in A tier.
Yep. A tier for me as well. Liked it. Sequels are hard. And so I think this sort of fell into the second book slump just a little bit, particularly at the beginning. Yeah. A.
Yeah, if your sophomore slump is still in A tier, Rebecca, you're doing amazing, sweetie. I recognize that My House, My Chair, My Woman is an S tier line. Iron Flame is an A tier book. She's the High Lady of the Night Court. The next book we read was Onyx Storm.
We unanimously gave this 5 stars. And for me, I still am giving that S tier for me. I loved basically everything about it. We went on a little adventure to the beach, right? I loved how the ending was like really just sort of cliffhangery. You know, I have a lot of questions, but like the fact that she got me thinking about like, oh my God, like I'm really invested into this world. So I want to know more. I'm like trying to deep dive. So for me, I have that as, S tier, but I understand we don't have to keep it there, but I'm curious what you guys think.
I think I did. I gave this book 5 stars. I really loved it. I think thinking as a series as a whole, the first book still is better to me. And so because of that, I'm going to hold that as like the class above as the S tier. And this one goes in A, just like Iron Flame.
Yeah, I feel really torn here. Bless you. I do think that I think it is better than Iron Flame, but I don't think it is as good as Fourth Wing. I think as a series, it's an S tier series. It's like a thing I feel like I'm going to say a lot in this. Like as a series, it's an S tier series. I'm not sure if Onyx Storm is an S tier book. But I think because I really appreciated like going to the islands and like learning about each culture that worships each god, I think that tips it into S tier for me.
That's fair. I did love that world building. And I loved learning more about the dragons and
like the different
development of Andarna and the different types of dragons,
and like the different perspectives, like we've been talking about dual POV and like when it works and when it doesn't work. I really loved getting to learn more about the different writers' connections with their dragons.
Oh my gosh, that is true. I really love that.
Are we happy with it in S tier?
I can go S tier with that, yes.
I love that the only Fourth Wing book that's not in My House, My Chair, My Woman is the one in which he says, My house, my chair, my woman. The next book we read was That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon.
And we gave this a 2.5. And I think I'm fine with that, like, tier-wise. Like, I don't know. What's the C tier?
The Spring Court.
For me, I'm okay with it in the Spring Court. It was fine. Like I had fun. Like I'll never read it again. I'll most likely forget it, but I remember having fun reading it.
Yep, that's the Spring Court for me as well.
Yeah, I agree. I was like teetering a little bit between the Spring Court and the D tier, but I think ultimately like there was nothing. I mean, the soup was the same soup 3 times, but it was good soup, so like whatever. If the book was longer, I think that would have lowered it for me. But because it was a short book, like I don't know, that was fine. That was the Spring Court. C tier. The next book we read was Bride.
And I guess I have a mismemory of this, but for the most part, we rated this 3.5 stars together. So for me, it's not S tier. It's not A tier. I liked it more. Yeah, thank you. I definitely liked it more than That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. So it's B. It's vibes. It's Riddick carrying this fucking book. It's vibes. It's fun.
100% agree.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think a lot of sort of like the banter carries this book. Allie Hazelwood is just so good.
Guys, I love Allie Hazelwood.
And so that's like the best part of it. So yeah, vibes I was engaged, even though much of it was just sort of like them talking.
Yeah, I mean, Bride doesn't read like a romantasy book. It reads like a rom-com.
Yeah.
And Rick, now that you've read some more rom-coms, I think you know what I mean by that. I love Allie Hazelwood's writing style. It's just fun. Riddick, Carrion, and this fucking book. Bride's a B tier. I don't know how you guys want to do this, but the ACOTAR trilogy was the next book that we potted, and we did the ACOTAR speed run. I don't know if we want to talk about them separate, if we want to talk about them together. Like, we didn't read them this year.
I was going to say, I think for memory purposes, let's read it as a trilogy.
Okay. If
that works.
Yeah, actually, I was going to agree with you. That's what I say. Do it as a trilogy. Yeah, it's S tier.
That's an S tier.
It's an S tier trilogy. Yeah. Like, that's not a question. Like, I started reading because of that trilogy. Like,
yeah, same.
You know,
truly.
Yeah, I mean, this is canon for Romantasy. Like, you have to read this.
You have to read ACOTAR, then you have to read Fourth Wing.
Yeah,
and then choose your own adventure from there.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
I think for me, it's like, when I read it, I gave A Court of the Red cover 4 stars. I gave A Court of the Green cover 5 stars. And I gave A Court of the Pink cover 4.5 stars. Yeah. If I read them again, I think I would still rate that the same way. But if you ask me about the trilogy, easy S tier. My House, My Chair, My Woman. My Bat Boys. What? Oh, the snow. He's doing the snowball fight. We just recorded A Court of the Christmas special episode. All right, the next book we read was Phantasma.
So we gave Phantasma 4 stars.
We did give it 5 soups though.
We did it. Sure did.
I remember that.
Ghost soup was fucking crazy.
My Blackwell's on your shirt.
Blackwell's on my shirt. I think for me, I like this as an A tier. You know,
I agree.
Karen Riddick in this fucking book.
Nope, that's B tier.
This is an A tier. This is High Lady. I'll drink to that. Hold on.
Cheers to the High Lady of the Night Court.
Cheers to the High Lady, the Night Court. Yeah, this book was great. It was really fun. I really loved the like horror. Don't make me say it again.
What?
The horror aspect of it.
Ugh.
You know, the haunted house. The characters were really fun. Had a nice little twist at the end. It was great. It really was great.
I agree. I think for what it is, it's an A. It's a high tier for me. I will say also, Amanda, before you arrived, I don't remember what we were talking about, but he said the word. Yes, this is after the lesbians. We covered a lot of ground in the 20 minutes.
I feel like it really wasn't that long, guys. My Uber was a little late because I couldn't find the mint. I put the mint in the cheese drawer.
I have literally like 2 pounds worth of mint.
I should have just asked.
Well, it didn't arrive till this morning, so I didn't realize how much I had until it came in Fresh Direct. It was like, hey, you ordered 2 bundles of mint, and actually that is equal to multiple pounds of mint. But he said the word terror earlier, which
Tara.
Like Tara Reid, like from Sharknado?
Right.
Tara.
Say the name of the actress who's in Sharknado.
Tara Reid.
And then say
the word
terror.
Tara.
Say those 2 words back to back.
Tara.
I hate it here.
Right, exactly.
You guys get it, right? All like the fans. I know you're there because I see the statistics. I'm right.
Chingity,
Okay, our fans are from 39 countries, and so I don't think they actually get it. I think that one South Brooklynite is like, yeah, I'm here for it. Everybody else.
And to you, I say, Paisan.
Okay, I was going back to which book are we talking about?
Terror. Phantasma. We're putting it in the A tier.
A tier. Phantasma. We're on the A team here.
Yeah, spoilers for later. It's my best soup of the year. Like, I give Phantasma best soup, hands down. All right, the next book we read was Night and the Moth.
Let's see. Yeah, Night and the Moth. We gave 4. Wait, hold on a second. Consensus at 4.5 stars. And yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys say. For me, this is S tier. I destroyed this book. Like, this is, this is like midway through the year for me when I was reading, and this is the first book that I just like crushed. I couldn't stop reading it, and the characters are really memorable. The story ended exactly how I wanted to. Like, I remember I texted Cam, I was like, I want this, and it happened. I couldn't believe it happened. Like everything about the book, like the magic system. So for me, this is S tier. So I'm curious to see what you guys say.
Yeah, I'm good with that too. I am really curious to see how this series continues. It's going to be a very busy fall as this comes out in August, and
yeah, I've been tracking all the books.
Fae and Alchemy comes out in September, I think. So we're gonna be podding fast.
We've got a month. Yeah, The Knave and the Moon comes out September 1st. It says September 1st expected. Fury Bound comes out in May.
Right. Yep.
And then when does Fae and Alchemy come out?
It might be November. But I mean it's in the fall is what it's saying right now.
I don't have that on my list yet, but I'm gonna look it up.
While she's looking it up, I know we had and we're gonna hear Amanda's
November
on where this lands, but we've been we're worried about like the sophomore slump of a book. But I did read One Dark Window, and the second one, Two Dark Windows. It made the first book better.
Yeah.
So Rachel Gillig, you're great at what you're doing.
Is The Night and the Moth going to be a duology?
It's going to be duology.
Okay,
yep.
So The Knave and the Moon is the second and final book. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think it's S tier for me. I'm interested to see how she brings it home in the second book. But I'm hooked. I love when we get to meet gods. I loved Bartholomew.
I named my cat Bartholomew. Clearly, how can I not give this S tier?
Right.
I actually named my pet.
feel like I didn't really like predict the twist at the end. Yeah, that's S tier. Agreed. The next book we read was Enchantra.
So we averaged out to 4.5 stars for Enchantra. I mean, I don't think my ratings are a little off based on the notes here that I said when I'm actually recording, but I don't think it's any better or worse for me than Phantasma. So
Then Enchantra?
Enchantra. I think
No, then Phantasma?
yeah, I think it's
Guys, sorry.
you're good. Drink more.
Eat more chips.
Drink more. Yam Hattons.
Mm-mm.
I think it's the same thing as Phantasma, just a different character. So I'm fine with putting this either an A or B tier, but I'll see what you guys say.
I'm feeling a B. I really enjoyed this book, but I think, again, thinking it in comparison to Phantasma felt so new and fresh, and Enchantra didn't feel quite as much. Also, I know we said this when we recorded about it too. It just doesn't actually feel like a lot happens in it. And the soup's not quite as good. So I'm here for the vibes. Enjoyed it. Hated the names. Enjoyed the book.
I agree. I think Phantasma is an A tier for me, and Enchantra is a B tier for me. Riddick, Carrion in this fucking book. And I think I've said this on both episodes, but I think what pushes Phantasma over the edge for me is the accurate portrayal of a character with OCD. And I think the horror elements are really good. And both of those, Enchantra is a softer book. And like I said in our Enchantra episodes, I wouldn't have wanted her to do a different disability or a different mental illness that she doesn't have experience with, because it wouldn't have been as authentic as her writing about OCD. But for me, although I really liked both our main characters, oh my God, there's more chips. Enchantra is in B tier. I had a great time. Riddick, Carrion in this fucking book.
Yeah, I'm totally fine putting that in B
Let's
tier.
do it. The next book we read was A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire.
Fuck that book. That book can burn. That book is going to F tier for me.
F tier?
That's where you said you would have DNF'd this book.
I know, I did say that. Yeah, I stand by that. Okay.
I think it's D
I
tier
was
for me.
trying to convince myself to put it up into D tier, but I think if I had read it independently, I would have been like, this fucking book, man. Like,
It's D tier for me, but I'm happy to leave it an F. I don't give a shit. All right.
That's how we feel about that book.
The next book we read was Mate.
All right, I had to go to a different Gemini chat for this one. Hold on. We rated Mate 4 stars. I don't want to go first this time. I need to think a little more.
I actually really liked Mate.
I did too. We gave Bride a B.
I know. I was trying to decide between an A and a B for me. Maybe I'll say B, partially for consistency, but also there's a lot of knots, man.
There's so many knots.
And we'll talk about our favorite quotes again later, but one of my favorite quotes comes out of this book.
Oh, God.
You know which one that is.
I do.
So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at a B. But Allie Hazelwood, I love you. So please don't stop. Please keep writing the vibes.
Yeah, I think it's like a B.5 for me. Like I could tip it into an A because I really loved Cohen so much. But I recognize that there's not really a plot. So like Riddick, Carrion in this fucking book, it can be B. It's not like better or worse than Bride, I think.
That's where I'm landing, that it's not better or worse than Bride. So if we're landing a B, that's good. I'm fine with that. Like, I mean, I think I like Bride slightly more. Slightly.
I think I like Mate slightly more.
I think I go the other way.
Well, I think for me, it comes down to like how you just said, like there wasn't really a plot in Mate. Like at least in Bride, I remember it was like, oh, they're trying to figure out who fucking stole Serena, whatever her name was,
I
right?
don't even know her name.
She doesn't even know her name.
Selena is in a different book you read that I didn't read.
Selena.
All right.
Yeah, B. Fuck it.
All right, it's B tier. The next book we read was Quicksilver.
I can't. Oh, I need a minute.
Okay, what did we rate it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see. We gave Quicksilver a 4.5. That was the group consensus. So I need a minute.
Okay, so I keep thinking about these as sort of like the actual series. And for me, Brimstone brought Quicksilver up for me. I really liked Quicksilver, but I liked it even more after reading Brimstone. So I'm going to say B, which might be a hot take.
B tier.
B tier. Yep.
I think it's A tier for me. I don't know. I really liked the world building. I don't think it's on the S tier level for me because, as I talked about in the Quicksilver episode, like I do think he's just like a little controlling in a way that like I'm not super into. But I really like the universe that she's setting up. So I think it's A tier. I'm not gonna fight you on it if we put it in B.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna fight you on it if we put it in.
Rick's gonna say it's S though.
No, I'm not gonna say it's S. I debated A or S. I did. I really did. And I stand by what I said. That the second read of that book was fucking amazing.
Better, yeah.
It was so good. And I do think Brimstone makes it better. Yeah, I mean, what do we have in S right now?
Fourth Wing, Onyx Storm, the ACOTAR trilogy, and the Night and the Moth.
Yeah, it's like it's not there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the characters are there.
Yeah,
but the
story, world is there.
Right.
I think the series could land itself in S tier depending on how she sticks the landing.
Right. So A is good. Yeah.
I think for me also the second read really helped. And part of it is that early in the year when Rick was like, I'm reading this book, and I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll read that too because I don't know what else I'm going to read. But Rick wasn't a book yet, and so some of his choices were not very good.
He was not yet a book. He told us to read the Night Circus, y'all.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And Poppy, and really freaking loved Poppy in the first book. And so I didn't take it as seriously on the first read because I was like, this was a Rick recommendation.
Yeah.
But on the second read, I was like, oh no, this has value.
I got there. I grew this year.
You did. I'm really proud of you. So Quicksilver's landing in the A tier. Where is Brimstone landing?
I like Brimstone. There's a lot of fan service, as I said was my challenge with it in the last pod episode that we did of it. I still give it an A tier though. I mean, the killing off of Onyx Man, like, it wasn't Liam because I was just like angry, so I had to close the book, and Liam, I just had to cry about it. But man, that was something.
I think it's A tier for me. I think, I did read Quicksilver and Brimstone back to back, which is like rare for me in a series, I think. We read some stuff in between Fourth Wing and Iron Flame and Onyx Storm. I think it's A tier. It's a good book. I really like the world that she's creating. I like all the characters, but I do think it's sort of a transit book. Yeah. It's in between like what she's created and what she's creating. It's a sequel.
Yeah, I'm actually giving an S tier for me, but I wanted to go last because I wanted to land it in the A tier. But this is for me. If you really liked Quicksilver and liked the characters, that's what it was. Yeah. It was like Avengers. It was Endgame. It was great. It was really fun. It gave you the people you liked doing the things that they did the best, like Carrigan, right? That like buddy cop, like couple chapters.
I loved their little journey.
Yeah. Right. Like I cried over Onyx dying. I cried over Onyx coming to life. The ending was fucking great. But like, I mean, again, this is for me. So like it was a very fan servicey book, and I appreciated that. I liked it, but I'm totally like A tier is a great place for it.
All right, and then the last book we read was A Court of Frost and Starlight. I'm putting it's somewhere between C and D for me. I don't know if it's spring quarter D tier. Like it's fine. I'm not gonna fight you guys on either of those.
I'm giving it a D. So it's too short to be a DNF. By the time you're an hour into it and you're like, oh, this is just fluff and ridiculous, you're like, well, I only have like 50% to go, so I might as well finish it off at that point. So I give it a D.
What's in C and D tier right now?
C is just That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon, and D is just From Blood and Ash. See, that when I say that out loud, I think it's C tier.
It's better than From Blood and Ash.
Yeah, it's C tier.
Okay, so it's a D plus or a C minus. It's a C minus.
All right, you guys want to hear our final rankings? Should I go from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Bottom to top.
All right. In the F tier, should have been a DNF. We have The Night Court and
The Night Court. Night Circus.
we have The Night Circus. We fucking love The Night Court. I'm so
Right,
sorry.
I was gonna say.
The Night Circus and A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire.
Perfect.
In the D tier, which is called the D tier.
Hold on 1 second though. That ending of Kingdom of Flesh and Fire is
I know.
actually intriguing.
I know.
I leave it in DNF because like I probably would have DNF'd it.
You wouldn't have
Never-
gotten there.
Never have gotten there. But god damn it, those last couple chapters, like fuck.
I agree.
Melody, I hear you.
I can't wait until we read the third one. In the D tier, which is called the D tier, we have From Blood and Ash.
That sounds right.
In the C tier, which is called the Spring Court, we have That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon and A Court of Frost and Starlight. In the B tier, which is Riddick, Carrion, and this fucking book, we have Bride, Enchantra, and Mate. In the the A tier, which is called High Lady of the Night Court, we have Iron Flame, Phantasma, Quicksilver, and Brimstone. And in the S tier, My House, My Chair, My Woman, we have Fourth Wing, Onyx Storm, the ACOTAR Trilogy, and Night and the Moth.
This sounds great.
I feel really good about this ranking.
I love this for us. This is fantastic.
This is way better than Stars.
This is so much better than Stars. I feel like this is,
Also, for all of our fans, you tell us your ranking.
yeah. Have you guys, I mean, Kim's Reddit habits are confusing to me, but Rick, have you been seeing all of the tier lists on Reddit?
Oh my god, there's so many.
It's too many, arguably, but
yeah, it's not even an argument.
but I think you should post ours and be like, these are,
yeah.
we did this on our podcast. These are our podcast rankings.
That's super fun. I
What
love
do you
that.
think?
Yeah, no, I can do that. That's fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then you can follow us on Reddit. I don't know. That's not a thing.
Okay, so now I need to go and find all these things on Reddit.
Yes.
My Reddit habits are not confusing. They are just I Google things
No.
that I want to read about on Reddit.
I'm going to get us some more wine while
Oh,
Rick
yeah.
transitions us into,
Oh, look at that.
the next
The
segment
wine
is
is
called
with you.
Post Soup Clarity.
I have no idea what we're doing here. So we're going to be
You planned it.
talking about the soup in the books.
Oh my God.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're supposed to like look at
I
the
didn't
soup
plan
ratings.
this. Tristan planned this.
Okay, so it's called Post Soup Clarity because Tristan named it. But you went through the, I don't know, we're talking about the soup in each book.
Yeah, I have some of that in each book. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that Amanda did. We're just going to talk about the soup. Hopefully you remembered it, which probably should go into our rankings. Wait, what are we doing? How are we doing this? Are we ranking these? We're just talking about them?
We're great. We're doing great. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, we're going to talk about if you want to change the rankings. Got it. Okay. So here, how we go. We have From Blood and Ash, we did something. Soup, we gave it 1.5 cans of soup because if I remember correctly, the only soup that happened was in the beginning of that book, in the end, and in a sleeping bag.
I just tried to talk into my wine instead of into my mic.
I mean, Rick tried to dip a chip into his drink.
We're
so-
doing great, guys. Kim made us a really nice lunch, though.
Thank you.
She made us chicken and a warm Brussels sprout salad.
I used my air fryer for the first time. Shout out to Uncle Doyle and Aunt Peggy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I learned some things. So
And
next time it'll be a
look
little
at
bit
these
different.
really cute, if you're watching live, look at these really cute diamond painted coasters that are cats in famous paintings.
Yeah, this has actually been my project for the last couple of weeks.
Rick, did you recognize that they were famous paintings?
Yep. I'm a regular painting.
You have the girl with the pearl
The
earring.
girl with the pearl earring, which is the most obvious of them.
Yeah.
I
This
actually,
one is-
I don't know if
This
my,
one is Van Gogh.
It is. I don't know if a lot of my rankings are going to change here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should just recap. So tell us, From Blood and Ash was 1.5.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we don't do, we'll bang this out.
Fourth Wing?
Fourth Wing, something. 5. I'm sorry. Look how it is. Give me a minute. I'm trying to
Yeah.
do this. We gave
I think we can adjust that one.
Fourth one was 5.
definitely.
because I loved it. And then Kim was like, it was good, but I wanted more soup. And having spoilers, I went back and reread a lot of soup chapters to try to find bad euphemisms today. And there's only like 2 soups
Yeah,
in Fourth Wing.
I agree. I don't think it's 5.
It's gotta be less
everything
than
else that
5.
we've read now.
Is it 3?
I'd probably could say 3.
Yeah, I think post soup clarity, Fourth Wing, demoted to a 3, not because the soup is bad, but because there wasn't very much of it.
Yeah, we need more.
The Night Circus.
We gave it a 2. Wait, no, we
No,
didn't.
we
Oh,
gave it a -2.
We gave it a -2.
Negative
cans.
2 soups. Negative 2
I'd like
soups.
to change that. You -5.
Yeah, it's an X for
Yeah.
me
Right.
on my rankings.
It's non-existent.
Iron Flame.
Soup 4 cans. So you gave it 4 cans of soup. Rick and Kim argued for 3 cans of soup at timestamp 57 minutes and 51 seconds because of the long stretches without any spice.
That's fair. There are a lot of times without any spice, but I do think the spice that is there is very good. And again, guys, I reread all the soup scenes in the entire Empyrean series this morning. So I got to tell you, the soup in Iron Flame is really good.
It is better than the first one.
It's better than the first one. It's more frequent than the first one, but it is not. You do have to wait a really long time for it, but I'm not mad about that. Was I saying 4 and you guys
4
were saying
stars then?
3? I think it's a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I think, again, thinking as the series as like a full arc now,
Yeah.
it does feel a little bit higher. So, yeah.
Onyx Storm.
Oh, I skipped the book. Let's see. Consensus was 3 cans of soup. The host felt the soup was average-ish and wasn't necessarily memorable.
Agreed.
Yeah, I actually don't remember any of the soup in that
I
book.
think the soup in Iron Flame is more memorable than the other 2 books.
Agreed.
The other 2 books are better plot-wise, but Iron Flame is better soup-wise.
Yep.
So are we good with 3?
We're good with
Shout
3.
out Iron Flame for. There's a reason why my house, my chair, my woman.
I also want to give a shout out to the shower scene too.
I know.
'Cause
I
that-
actually-
it's
I have-
it like having reread it today, I was like, this is a good soup scene.
Yeah.
That time I got drunk and saved a demon.
2 cans of soup we gave it. I'm good with 3. Honestly, like even after like we read some crazy. Okay, pause. Hold on a second. After reading Lights Out, I know like one of the things that you had talked about in the book was like, oh, she's like being tied up and stuff, and you felt weird about it or something like that. After reading Lights Out, I'm totally fine with it. So I'm good with 3 cans because the soup was good. It was just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
So I'm good with 3.
I still feel like it was repetitive.
I agree.
And then
It's
think,
too short of a book to be that repetitive.
Yeah. And also too, I still struggle with the fact that like one of the main soup scenes is like during a battle. And they're like, oh, we
Kim's
just,
least
like,
favorite trope.
I know. Rolled up into this random room in the Coliseum, and now we're gonna have some
Dragon's
soup
egg.
while people are like dying around us. Yeah, just like Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Like, fuck that shit. No. Or even ACOTAR. Like there
A quarter of the pink cover. Yeah,
there are people dying around you guys. Like
it's a 2 for me. It's too short to be that repetitive.
Fine, 2. It's fine.
Bride.
We gave Bride 4 cans of soup.
That's good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
Bride
that.
would be a 5 if they were human.
Agreed. If there were no knots, would have been 5.
The ACOTAR trilogy as a trilogy. It's not a lot of soup.
No.
It's our introduction to soup. We opened the can. But it's where we got the idea from soup from.
That's true. That scene.
That scene was great.
6 cans of soup.
Absolutely. They took a break. They ate some bread. I'll never forget that.
And then they had soup in the soup.
Yes, they did.
Guys, A Court of the Green cover is goated. It's such a good book.
And then they had soup while flying in 3.5.
Oh my god.
4 stars.
Yeah, I think it's 4 cans of
I'd
soup.
say 4 cans.
I think you have to knock it a little bit because the Court of the Red cover, like the Tamlin Feyre soup, is not very good. It's like fine, but it's not very good.
Right. It's warm and fuzzy. Like that was the intro book, you know?
Yeah.
It pulled everybody in. They were like, oh, this is so cute and sweet. And then it got
And then it gets to hold the fucking.
Put your hands on the headboard.
Yeah, right.
and then you get to the fucking dining room, man, and yeah.
I know we gave Phantasma 5 cans of soup.
Yeah.
We didn't. We said 4 cans of soup.
No, it's a
but
5.
It's a 5. It is 5.
Yeah, that's good.
It's 5.
Not mad.
It's the most soup. It's the best soup. Again, having reread skimmed, I was tired by that point. I was like, this is too much. But having skimmed all of the Phantasma soup this morning,
You are a nerd to the soup.
I was like, humans are not meant to consume this much soup. It manages to be unique each time in a way that I think is challenging when you have that much soup in a book.
I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's 5 soups.
Night in the Moth.
Night in the Moth.
We gave 1,
Yeah,
and I agree with that. It was like we did some stuff.
Yeah, you could. In my
like we were naked in a hot tub together, basically.
In my spreadsheet, I have like a separate rating that's like a kissy face emoji for books where there isn't any soup and they just like kiss. And I put Night and Moth there. Yeah, man, there's one soup scene and it's like
fine.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It happened.
It happened.
That's what it was.
The book would be totally exactly the same.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes. Yeah, it's 1.
I didn't feel the yearning. You know?
I needed more yearning.
Truth.
Yeah, Enchantro.
Soup, we gave 3.5. I'm good with giving it a solid 3. Okay. Like, you know, there's like one scene that I vividly remember.
The shadows.
Was it? No, it wasn't the shadows. When he was like, "We're gonna play the quiet game."
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that was good. But I know Kim. There was a lot of watching.
Yeah, there was a lot of voyeurism in it that just felt really uncomfortable to me. Which also, like, I didn't love about Phantasma either, but this was so overt that it was just like literally his siblings are watching, you know, and that just felt uncomfortable. So I'm gonna stick with 3 also.
ACOTAR.
We gave it 2 cans of soup. I don't really remember them, but I want to read this. Kim gives it 2 cans of soup at 32 minutes and 46 seconds, describing the scenes as rapey. And noting she didn't like the sharing of the blood. Agrees with 2 cans of soup. Amanda agrees with 2 cans of soup. Stating she didn't like the feeding or the tease of a threesome without the follow through.
Yeah, either be a threesome or don't be a threesome.
Join or don't join. Don't stop waffling here. Like, just commit.
Yeah, I'm fine with 2.
All right, 2. Mate.
Let's see. We're gonna scroll up a little bit. Mate is we gave it 3 cans of soup, 3.5, 3.5. But there was a lot. There was a lot of soup. Yeah, I'm good with 3 or 4 for that.
I actually might give it a 4 now because, like, there is quite a bit of soup, and it actually is like considered. No, I say that, and then again, my favorite terrible quote comes out of this book. So I can't give 4 cans of soup to a book that says this is where my cum goes.
I think it's a 3.75.
It's got to be somewhere in a 3 range for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's the soup that is good is really good, and the soup that is bad is really bad. I really liked all the soup, and then every time we hit a point where I was like, and now I don't.
Yeah.
And then I was back in it, and then I was like, ah. So yeah, it's a 3.75 for me.
So what does that put us?
3.75.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Where are you putting it?
I don't know. What did I say?
I don't fucking remember.
You didn't say it.
It's a 4. Knots and shit.
All right. So it's a 3.75.
Yep.
Quicksilver.
I still give this a 5, man. I gave it a 5 to go. You guys gave it a 4. This is the fucking 7 gods. You know, like, this is, I don't know. There were, I think, there were maybe 3 soup scenes, but I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah, I still struggle sometimes with what felt like dubious consent in the beginning. And it got better, and it was not that by the end. And so that knocks it down to a 4. I'm still going to stick with that.
It's a 4.5 for me.
Right. 4.5.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I think the soup it steadily improves throughout the book. And by the end of the book, the soup is 5 cans.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Brimstone.
I actually don't have the ratings for that because that episode hasn't gone live.
Ooh.
So
did it go live today?
It went live today, I believe. So
right, meow.
Right, meow. If I gave Quicksilver a 5, for me, Brimstone is a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like slightly below it. I felt like the soup was forced, as in like, man, they're apart. Dream soup, because why not? But it was good. But it's either a 3 or 4. Honestly, it was less than the first one. Mainly because we didn't get the fucking Carrie and Swift orgy scene.
Seriously, we like desperately need that. Okay, I just pulled up because that video did post for us today, and I was, as always, curious about our stats. Guys, we had over 50 views overnight last night.
Ooh, that's so exciting.
2,400 views. Only one view in our new episode. Guys, go watch our last Brimstone episode. And I agree with everything that Rick said.
Yeah, I think it's a 4. If Quicksilver is a 4.5, I think Brimstone's a 4. The soup is good, but and then last but not least, A Court of the Christmas Special.
0.
I don't remember anything. I mean, it's on you. You just read it.
It's a 1.
Great. We did it.
All right, hold on. I'm writing out. I'm trying. Brimstone's a 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
About secret lesbians in a Christmas tree farm. And it's pretty good. It's really funny. I've read this other book, Secret Lesbians in a Murder Mystery.
They're not lesbians.
They could be lesbians.
They could. I would read that book.
Secret Lesbians in a Murder Mystery.
Secret Lesbians in Space.
Secret Lesbians in Space is great. That one was great. I really like that one. I want to write a book called Secret Lesbians in... It's the series I write. Go ahead.
Here's our ranking from the bottom to the top. In last place, in 16th place, is The Night Circus. 15th place is A Court of the Christmas Special. 14th, Night and the Moth. 13th, From Blood and Ash. 12th, A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. 11th, The Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. 10th, Onyx Storm. 9th, Fourth Wing. 8th, Enchantra. 7th, Iron Flame. 6th, Mate. 5th, Bride. 4th, the ACOTAR trilogy. 3rd, Brimstone. 2nd, Quicksilver. And 1st, Phantasma.
Boom.
Sounds great. I love it.
That's great, because our next segment is to give out the first annual Soupy Awards.
Soupies. Time for the Soupies.
Do we need anything in between? Does everybody have everything they need?
Yes.
All right. Guys, we're giving out the Soupies. We're doing characters, then we're doing like moments, and then we're going to end with books. So the first one, and I gave them some of these in advance to prepare for. The first one, the Soupy Award for Best Lil Guy. Give me your nominees. Give me your takes. I'm thinking Onyx is a really great little guy. I'm thinking Bartholomew is a really great little guy. You could even put Andarna in this category as a really great little guy.
Oh, that's cheating.
All right, no Andarna.
I'm pulling up my... So when we made this shirt for Rick for Christmas, which has top book boyfriends on it, minus Castile that has a cross through it, I'd also made lists of the top sidekicks and the top supporting characters. So I have lots of options here.
Is this only books that we've read as a podcast or together?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're thinking little guys, right? So like true sidekicks and not like the Carrions and the Riddicks of the world.
Yeah, no, little guys.
I'm probably gonna go Onyx.
Archer.
Archer is a good little guy. Who's the fox in Enchantra?
Umbra.
I love her too.
Oh, is it Umbra? Not Umbra?
Yeah, it's Umbra.
Umbra.
I mean, look, this is
Broccoli. Broccoli doesn't win because she doesn't really get a real
Broccoli's
moment.
only in it for literally 2 scenes, so unfortunately. And Sparkles is sweet. Also not in it very much.
Who was the second one we said? Yeah, this is okay. Look, realistically, this comes down to Onyx and Bartholomew. That's what the battle is.
Yeah, I think those are the two.
I just wanted to give everyone else their shout outs.
Yeah, I think those are the two. Onyx versus Bartholomew.
They're so different. You know, Bartholomew's like...
He can talk.
Right, he's a character actor, you know? And Onyx is just like the sweet, innocent... God, one of the best quotes of the year about animals that comes out of that book is about how, like, sometimes animals know that we need them and pick us. And that's what Onyx was. So I'm going Onyx.
I also think I'm going Onyx. Bartholomew is great. Backstory is amazing, but like, I cried twice for Onyx.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're both great, and if you guys were leading Bartholomew, I wouldn't fight you. But man, I think for a little guy like who doesn't even speak,
right?
For like a canine sidekick, Onyx is like next level. Onyx is the best little guy of the year.
I'm trying to find my little guy in this house right now.
Where is he? Figgy is like a little donut.
And Cedric's.
Where is he?
Too. He's down on.
Oh, I can't see him.
Yeah. Sorry, I have all 3 of my animals with us today. So
the next one is really easy. Are you ready? This award is for the character most likely to start a cult that we'd join. Seriously?
And there's silence. What cult are we joining?
I'm just curious how you want to go, which direction you're leading.
Guys, it's obviously Carrie and Swift.
Okay, good. That's great. That's what I was like.
Great.
I was like, is she going?
What are we
Karen
even
Swift?
talking about?
Great. Yeah.
I was thinking Cohen because there's like lots of.
That's
cults.
exactly who I
Oh,
was
okay,
thinking.
okay,
That's
okay, okay.
exactly-
No, no,
that's the
no.
exact person
I
who
was
No,
thinking.
this is meant
I was
to
like,
be.
are we doing the anti-cult?
No,
Yeah.
okay, got it. No, this is meant to be like not one of your male main characters.
Yeah, so I was like, wait, it's Riddick or Carrion? But I think it's Carrion.
It's Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay, one of you has another Carrion themed present coming,
Ooh,
which is related to that. So
hell yeah. All right, Carrie and Swift, most likely to start a cult. We join.
Go for it. The plant cult.
The plant cult. The cults of the plant. The load-bearing plant. All right, best character development.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I might have a hot take.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. It just popped into my head, so I'm going to go with the first thing. And it's sort of a cheat because the first book came out a couple years ago. I'm going with Dane.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, these aren't necessarily books that came out this year. They're just books we read this year. I think Dane is in the running. I think you could also make a real case for Bartholomew here.
Totally fair. I was thinking Riddick.
When
Just-
he's like, I'm not just the comic relief.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then you have Karen Swift who says the same thing to Fisher.
Yes, but we start to see it more with Riddick.
Do you think we could get some fan fiction of Riddick and Carrion?
Oh my god.
I'm sure it exists.
Oh, that would be glorious. Yeah, the people's people. Let's make it happen. But yeah, no, I think by the end of Onyx Storm, we've seen him like stand up to Violet, and to show sort of a lot of that inner depth and character. And Carrion sort of like openly acknowledges that already exists, but I think we see it sort of in action with Riddick.
Yeah, I think Riddick has this really wonderful journey. And I really appreciated that scene on the island where he's
Mhm.
like, no,
Yeah.
like just fucking be honest with me. And like, we're better when we're all together. And like, we're better when we're doing this thing as a group. And the fact that he can be that guy and still be the like, but I fuck like a third year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board with.
If
I'm
you
on
think
board
I'm going
with
to fight
Riddick.
anything with Riddick, you're crazy. So
Well,
yeah.
and it feels
Yeah.
good to give Carrie an award and give
Yeah.
Riddick an award. All right, so Riddick, best character development. All right, this is for the She's Not Like Other Girls award. This is for our girl who is not a girl's girl. She doesn't wear dresses. She doesn't do her makeup. She's not like other girls. She's not really friends with other girls. She's like mostly friends with guys. Who is our girl who is not like other girls?
I mean, that describes all of them.
It's all of them.
So Poppy.
Right.
It could be Poppy.
Well, because Poppy's not friends with other girls because Poppy doesn't have friends. She's only got Tawny.
She's friends with Tawny.
right. That's all.
Rip Tawny, man. I hope she comes back.
I know. For reals.
It's gonna suck because I'm forgetting her name. But to me, it's either I'm looking at our books.
Mm.
It's either out of what we've read, it's either Violet
Yeah.
Or, fuck, I'm like so annoyed that I don't remember her name. Or, good old what's her name from Phantasma,
Genevieve.
Genevieve. I do think
No, Genevieve's Enchantra.
right.
Ophelia.
Ophelia, the fate of Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Yeah, so I think the answer is Violet, but I wanted to shout out Ophelia because like throughout that whole book, she was giving Wednesday Addams vibes. She didn't give a fuck about anybody. She was like doing her thing. But I do think it's Violet.
Guys, why am I blanking on the FMC and Quicksilver?
Saris fucking
Saris.
Fane, I think, is
Yeah.
extremely not like other girls' energy.
Correct.
I also think the fact that there's no other women in the Quicksilver series who are at all redeemable. I mean, I guess, I don't know, Everlane's asleep and Helena is doing her thing, but like.
Right. So I would say Saris.
So is it Saris? Is the battle going to be Saris or Violet?
It's Saris or Violet.
Fight to the death.
Do you also think Saris?
I think Saris.
I think Saris
she literally
because-
won't wear a dress.
And I was going to say, I think Violet, yes, but also a product of circumstance because she is in the war college. And
Yeah.
so, like, none of them can be feminine because they have to survive. So I say Saris.
I say Saris.
I'm gonna go Violet just because I know our listeners. You're listening. You probably like Violet.
Everybody likes Violet. We
but
like these characters.
I'm great with Saris as the win, but I'm gonna be the dissenting vote and still say
All right.
Violet.
Well, Saris is the winner. She's not like other girls. Recognizing that we've already given an award to both Carrion and Riddick, who is the NPC of the year?
Yes,
Carrion.
You got to pick somebody else.
it can't be both.
If
of
it's
them?
not Carrion or Riddick, who is it?
Oh.
I did this on purpose.
Okay, so now you're gonna make me. Okay, so the first thing that I'm thinking of is Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, right?
Oh, Bartholomew is the NPC of the year.
He really
Shit.
is.
I think you could also make a case for Rhiannon.
Yeah, she's great. I love her.
She's wonderful.
Oh, fuck
It's-
off.
She's not Bartholomew.
Tawny.
Tawny was the tease forever that we never got her back.
Morrigan, if we're bringing the ACOTAR trilogy into this, which I don't really know if we are.
No, not right now.
All right.
No, I agree.
Yeah, my vote's going for Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Bartholomew is our NPC.
Otherwise known as BB.
BB. A suggestion from Rick, the Jack fucking Barlow Award.
I want to give this to Poppy.
Correct.
Right?
Can you tell us what the award is about?
So the Jack fucking Barlow Award goes to like the worst fucking character that we hate more than anything. You know, like every time Jack fucking Barlow, that's his name, right? That is now
Jack fucking Barlow.
Jack fucking Barlow.
that is his middle name. So the character that we just like, oh my god, this fuck is back. I don't know. Maybe I do want to give it to Poppy. I'm throwing out Poppy's name and Jack Barlow. That's right. That's who I got right now.
What about Benji?
Fucking Benji, that piece of shit. All right, so we got Benji, we got Jack fucking Barlow. All right, fine, Poppy, you get out.
Who's the guy? The like guy in the Empyrean series who's like training them.
Yeah, that was in the second book, right? And that's he captured
Yeah.
Violet.
He captured Violet.
and was torturing her.
General, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks.
I think
He
also
really
like
sucks.
Daddy Dane is up here for me.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of there's a lot of people in Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing characters.
Right? Why are our big bads not so big bad? in
Oh,
our
I
books?
guess you could also make a best character development. I mean, I agree that it's Riddick, but you could also make a case for Violet's mom.
I heard, yeah, heard.
What about Jennifer Armentrout?
Just Jennifer Armentrout as a
Ugh.
as a
Oh,
person.
Jen.
Good old Jenny. Oh, NPC of the year. Jacinia. No? Okay,
All right,
fine, bye.
She's
No,
cute.
that's good,
Yeah,
that's
that's good.
We just should have talked about her. That's all.
All right, Jacinia, you get a nod. We have
Is
nodded
it?
you.
It's
Honorable
not
mention.
honorable mention. Is it Emterio?
Amaterio?
I don't remember, man. That's not a good
No,
sign.
that's the guy with the gauntlet.
Varish. Wasn't it Varish?
I bet it was.
Farish, yes.
Yeah.
What's Dane's dad's name?
Daddy Dane.
Daddy Dane.
Daddy bitch.
Okay. Yeah, I know,
King
he was
bitch.
King
And
bitch.
Dana's
Yep.
prince bitch.
Yep.
I don't know. I kind of feel, okay, hot take. I feel like the Jack fucking Barlow award has to go to Jack fucking Barlow.
I know. I think for the first year, it should
The
go
inaugural
it should
Jack
go to the
fucking Barlow award.
namesake. Yeah.
That's fine. He can't win it next year. Jack fucking Barlow, fuck you, bro.
Right. If the next book comes out next year, which I don't think it is, he can't
All
win
right.
it.
The Touch Her and Die award, which goes to the most fiercely protecting of all of our male main characters.
Tamlin.
We got some good main characters.
I know we really do.
Right?
We really do.
Like, is it Reese? Is it Fisher?
I'm withdrawing Reese's name. Honestly, we
Okay.
didn't read those.
Yeah, I think
ACOTAR's off
ACOTAR
table.
is off the table.
Okay, fine. Okay, so is it Kingfisher? Is it
Zayden.
Zayden?
Is
I don't
it
feel like it's actually Zayden though.
Blackwell?
I was thinking Blackwell.
Is
I was
it Rowington?
I was thinking that those two are in my head. I also thought Zayden, obviously.
I think it's Cohen.
Yeah. Let's
I
go
think
for the
it's
Jewish
Cohen.
lumberjack.
I think
I'm
it's my
here for
Jewish
Cohen.
werewolf lumberjack king, Cohen of the Northwest Pack.
Again, I'm not going to dissent against the roses, but my vote probably will just go for Kingfisher.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to dissent against you guys. So if consensus is Cohen, that's fine with that.
But I mean, it is like literally Cohen's trope is that he is the alpha, and so he is control.
Yeah.
Of everyone around him. So it just feels like that is him.
Yeah, and I think for me, the scene where Kingfisher shows up and is just like, I'm gonna let you fight all these guys. I beheaded that one guy, and then I'm just gonna sit back and let you do it, which is great. I'm glad he did that, but also that to me, Cohen wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but Kingfisher also fucking eviscerated a town because they sterilized Saris.
Mm.
Yeah, that did happen too. A city.
Whatever.
A ward.
A whole ward.
Yeah. I'm going Cohen.
That's fine. I'm not going to fight you guys.
You make a good argument.
Heads, it's Cohen. Tails, it's Kingfisher.
Does she have an app? Go ahead.
I have a Siri.
Go ahead.
Flip a coin.
All right, guys, here it comes. Here.
It's Tails.
It's Kingfisher.
There it is.
Oh, man.
Kingfisher, my boy.
Cohen,
I knew it.
I love you. All right, another suggestion from Rick. The Just Kiss Already award for the couple who strung us along for too long, and I'm going to save you all the breath. It's fucking Violet and Zayden in every goddamn book.
Facts.
I also was going to say Poppy and Castile.
No,
That's
they
true.
Get nothing.
But I don't care about them
I
the way
know.
that I care about
But
Violet
just,
and Zayden in
the
every book.
yearning and Poppy just being like,
Oh my God. In the first book, it's
like
in the first book of Fourth Wing, she's like, we can't because he can't,
Yeah.
I can't
Ugh.
separate my emotion. And then the second book, he's like, tell me that you love me. And she's like, I can't, you have to tell me that you love me. And then the third book, he's like, I'm turning venom. And it's like, how have you found a way to drag this out for 3 fucking books?
Right. Why are we still yearning?
We're still yearning. And honestly, impressive. Becky, you're the
We love
goat.
you.
I know you're a listener, Becky.
All right, my last character award is for the Shadowist Daddy.
This also
We
goes to
have-
Kingfisher.
I disagree.
Mm.
All right. Hold on. Let's go through the notes.
Name all their Shadow Daddies.
So we got Rowington.
Mm-hmm.
We got Sevington. We got
Only Rowan's a
Levington.
Eightington, Ninington. No, okay.
6, 7,
I would say Shadow Daddies.
Zayden?
We're removing Reese from the equation,
Yeah.
right? We've got Zayden, we've got Fisher, we've got Rowan. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's Zayden. Right? It's got to be Zayden.
I think it's Rowan.
Define-
he fucks her with his
Yeah, he
shadows.
does. Well, Blackwell too. But that's, I guess, Ghost Magic.
He's a ghost daddy.
Okay. I think Rowan. Oh,
I think it's
Okay,
Rowan.
yeah, that's right.
He
that's
fucks her
right,
with the
that's right,
shadows.
Oh, yeah, they're like the basically tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Our best little guy is Onyx. Our most likely to start a cult, we join, is Carrie and Swift. Our best character development, Riddick Gamlin. She's Not Like Other Girls goes to Saris. NPC of the Year goes to Bartholomew. Jack fucking Barlow Award goes to Jack fucking Barlow. Touch Her and Die Award goes to Fisher. Just Kiss Already Award Forever and Ever goes to Violet and Zayden. And the Shadowist Daddy Award goes to Rowan.
And before you all kill us, this is not every book that's ever been released, just the books that we have read collectively.
That we've potted about this year. Yeah. There are 2 awards that we'll be able to give to books that we didn't give to the podcast. All right. The next award is for Best Soup. I feel like we've already talked about this.
Yeah.
It's Phantasma.
It's Phantasma.
Phantasma is the best soup. All right. The next award is called I Love When a Book is a Book. What are the moments in which a book was a book that we loved?
Oh, that was Phantasma when it was 7 Deadly Sins, right?
Oh, when Phantasma was Dante's Inferno.
It literally is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
love
did
that.
love that.
Then there was Brimstone when the bird was a book.
The Bird was a book. I don't think that's when a book is a book, though. The Night and
Do you know the
Night and
other
Moth
book
is when the
that's
gods were a
Dante's
book.
Inferno?
Inferno?
His Dark Materials.
Oh, I haven't read his Dark Materials, but I've seen both movies,
Yeah.
movie and TV show.
Philip
Oh, you watched the show?
I watched the first season.
Yeah, I
Does
watched
that
the first
count?
season also.
But did you see the movie that was made in like 2007?
Sure did.
Ooh, she was bad.
That was a thing.
She was not good.
They didn't finish it. They didn't even do
They said,
the second half of
We're
it.
so sorry. All right, when a book is a book, I think also goes to Phantasma.
Yeah,
Then.
I think that's the right call.
Catwoman was in that movie, right?
It
Which
was Nicole
Catwoman?
Kidman.
Okay. Not Catwoman.
Which
saw that
Catwoman are
movie
you
in
talking
the
about?
theater.
Are you talking about Michelle Pfeiffer?
Was she in part 2?
What?
Okay, next one.
Worst death, aka best death.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Ugh. All right,
Oh
I'm
my
throwing
God.
out. Come
General
on.
Sorengale.
General Sorengale is up there.
Obviously Liam.
Thank you, Liam.
Liam
Too
is up
many
there.
Fairy wines. Onyx.
Onyx.
Dylan. My boy. Shout out my boy.
Wait, hold on a second. Can we talk about Dylan for a minute? Hold on. I don't want to take Dylan off the table yet.
All right, I think we need a Dylan Award, honestly, for the character.
Who died?
Character we would have liked to have seen more of.
All right, I'm coming back to that.
Great. All
Worst death, aka best death. For me, it's between Liam and Onyx.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
No, I have to go Liam because Onyx.
Because
came
Onyx
back.
comes
Because
back.
Onyx comes back. That's what I was going to say.
Although, also, what's her name?
Good old what's her name?
The Onyx Storm.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
Dude, every one of the Fourth Wing books ends in such an intense death.
Yeah, that was really hard.
That was Imogen's girl.
Imogen, yeah.
What was her name?
What's her name? I think for that reason it has to be Liam. Because
I
what's
mean,
her
I
name?
think it's Liam. I think it's Liam.
Liam, because the Liam and the dragon. Oh my god! But the chapter where they built upon what's her name and her dragon's relationship was like so good in terms of character
What's
development.
her name?
Yeah, and that's when they had the whole sort of the backstory with her and Imogen. How it was like,
they were
when I first
friends,
met
it
with
was
you.
so good. Yeah, they were
Every
like soulmates,
major death
basically.
in Onyx Storm.
So she's looking it up right now, guys. She's got her phone.
Yeah.
Right? She's looking it up.
I don't know who these people are.
Oh my god! Watch how I do this in 2 seconds. Kim, talk to the mic.
Hello.
Come on, Kim. You're killing the
It's
viewers.
Me.
Quinn.
Yes,
Yeah, but I think it's Liam.
I think it's Liam.
Because I didn't really know Quinn until that chapter.
Yeah, and I think Liam, like, I don't know, that like stuck with me. We still talk about Liam. Rip Liam.
Ugh, such a rip.
All right, let's go back to the Dylan Award, a character who was gone too soon.
I mean, it's Dylan.
Is the inaugural Dylan Award
Yeah.
going to Dylan?
Yeah. I don't even
But
wanna think
also,
of it.
I mean, there's like multiple characters that I've been like, that's me.
And
And
then
it's always the
they
character that
die.
dies in the first 2 chapters. So,
Yeah.
like, what were the, even in like From Blood and Ash, like her mentor?
Oh, Victor.
Victor.
I feel like
yeah.
Victor was gone too soon.
Yeah, he was good.
Choose sooner than it's my turn in the parapet. Whoops.
Right.
All
I
right,
have
fine.
a
The
girl
Dylan.
waiting for me at home. I'm so excited. Like,
I wear this ring on my necklace because we're going to get proposed to.
We're-
Whoops.
All right, the Dylan Award goes to Dylan. Okay. The next award is the Velvet Wrapped Steel Award, which goes to the best soup euphemism. And I've created just a few short lists, but I would love to hear what you guys remember.
I have
Honeydew.
nothing. I'm going off what you got.
What?
Honeydew.
I would like to tell you, having reread Soup Scenes today, I can tell you Honeydew appears in the first book.
Oh
He
my
says
God.
when they're in the like camp and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
she's like, I can't sleep. And he starts to like mess with her. He says, I can't wait to taste you. I bet you taste just like honeydew.
Ew. Oh, I hate it even more now. Okay, that's my least favorite.
Can I give you a few more?
Of course.
In Quicksilver, we do get a slick folds.
Oh, right. So many folds.
I've heard that a lot in these
There's
books.
so much folds.
So many
In
folds.
Fourth Wing, we get a slickened core. And in Iron Flame, we get a hot, slick silk.
Mm.
What are we looking for here?
The
Or is it
worst.
The worst? Oh,
Yeah.
it's. I don't even. Think
Okay, I
it's
have
honeydew.
two from Phantasma. Phantasma, are you ready? In Phantasma, they talk a lot about him sheathing himself.
Oh, that's in everything.
They talk a lot about it being all the way to the hilt, which I hate.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of
But
that.
then in Phantasma, she takes his pants off and she says that he is liberated from beneath its fabric cage. And last but not least, in From Blood and Ash, she talks about how he puts his hands on, quote, the part that throbbed.
Okay, that might be the worst.
And that's when I stopped doing research. I said, I'm done now. I can't read anymore.
The part that
The
throbbed.
part that throbbed.
Okay, that's wow. What?
It's either slick flaps or the part that throbs.
There's so many uses of the word slick that it's like, okay,
Flaps.
words that are banned.
Is that
Folds, words that are,
Whatever.
here are some words that are banned in 2026. Folds.
Flaps.
Now flaps.
Slick. Hilt. Banned. Fucking banned. I don't want to hear shit about hilts.
You really didn't say flaps?
Oh God, guys.
Flaps. Okay, so is it honeydew or is it the part that throbbed?
The part that throbbed.
It's both of the same fucking book.
Honestly, they're from the same scene, I
Oh my
think.
God.
Oh my gosh, guys, we have disturbed my dog.
Cedric, are you okay, buddy?
He's
I
like,
didn't even
"Guys."
get to mate. I was like, I'm not.
I don't know, guy. It's the throbbing
It's
part.
the
How
part
old are you,
that
12?
throbbed. The part that throbbed, which is from Blood and Ash.
Also, thank you for still
Um,
sticking with us, friends.
All right, that's like the last crazy one. The next one is the Kindle Throw Award for the worst cliffhanger.
Oh, where's cliffhanger?
Best worst.
It's Onyx Storm or it's Brimstone.
Or, unpopular take, Kingdom of Flesh and Fire.
Mm.
Because again, the last two chapters was like, oh my gosh, now I'm invested and I want to know what happens next.
Or Night of the Moth.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Benji's turn at the end. Okay.
All right. My vote for we're racing from Blood and Ash or whatever the fuck it was. So it's either Onyx Storm, Night and the Moth, or Brimstone. Those are the three I think that they're fighting.
I think it's Brimstone for me.
I think it's Brimstone too, based off that.
If you think I'm ever gonna fight Brimstone, you're crazy. Yeah. I think it's Brimstone. I do.
Yeah, I think the ending.
Half God, you know.
Do you know that Bo Burnham song where he's like, "You want a good boy, a bad boy, a good bad boy, a good bad half boy, or whatever."
Mhm.
That's how I feel about like, you want a good boy, a bad boy, a half god, a half shadow daddy, half god. All right, this one's kind of a gimme.
If you want any.
Well, I don't. I IDK where mine is, so now I have my lip balm. The next one's kind of a freebie. The biology class award for the book that made us Google things.
Mate.
It's Bride.
It's Bride. It's not.
Oh, sorry.
It's
It's
Mates.
Bride.
Anything with a knot in it.
Right. It's Bride because that's where it first happened.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't.
legit Googled it.
We all did.
We all did.
We talked about it at this table.
and we regretted it.
It's Bride. That's an award for Bride.
And I'm looking back behind at my 2 dogs that are sitting behind us.
Nope.
And it's sad for all of us.
All right. The Plot Was There Somewhere award, which is for a book where we had a really good time, but I can't tell you what the fuck happened.
And Bride or Mate for me.
Yeah, I think it's Mate.
It's funny. I was going to say at the time I got drunk and saved a demon.
Yeah, I think that's up there.
I was like,
She saved a demon.
She saved a demon.
They went to get the
journey.
They went to get the chalice, which is like a cup.
Right. The multiple chalices
They're like cups.
that were like cups.
I'd give it Mate then.
I think it's Mate.
Because I remember what happens in Bride. I want to make sure my battery's still good.
What if we've just been recording and
I love that. It's still on. I can see
something's
the
been
mirror.
happening? All right. I'm removing the rent-free award because I don't even know what that means. All right.
That's just book of the year.
Yeah, we've got just a few more. The next one, opening it up to books that you've read that are not romantasy.
Or not for the pod.
Well, it's called We Could Have Potted This If There Were Dragons.
Ah.
Oh.
So a book that you've read that we could have potted if there were dragons. So this is a book that has strong romantasy vibes, but was not a romantasy book.
Fair.
All right. So strong romantasy vibes. Kim, you got anything yet? But was not a romantasy. I mean, I think I have my answer,
I have my answer.
but just making sure I'm going through what's not necessarily romantasy.
This is the only thing I did my homework on.
I think I've read all of the fucking romantasy books this year.
You really,
which
this
I
is
did.
hard for you because you almost exclusively read romantasy.
Yeah, I do have one. So my answer is Lights Out.
Mm.
Literally was going to say that.
You were gonna say that? So we both say that.
You jerk.
We can both say it. That's there. That is
Lights out.
that book was all soup, no plot.
Mm.
Truly, it was 290 pages of soup and 10 pages of fucking the mafia.
Yeah, I was going to say, and because there was the, like, how to get away with murder half of the book,
Yeah.
you could have easily added in a fantasy element to that, and it would have fit in with anything else that we're talking about.
Having not read Lights Out, my answer is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Because that man, my man Ethan Wyatt,
Shadow Daddy.
is a shadow daddy. He's
Wyatt.
I know.
Yes.
He says touch her and die. He calls her a good girl. It is extreme shadow daddy energy, and I feel like because there's this like mystery plot solving murder element, I feel like it leans so much into the romantasy vibes. It's just that everything about it is real. I mean, they literally like try to poison people.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is very much a romantasy book. So I feel like that's a tie. I think we can give it to both
Yeah, of course.
Lights Out and Most Wonderful.
Lesbians and murder mysteries.
I love that the overarching theme for both of these was murder.
Murder and overprotective
If
men.
there is violence and overprotective men,
That's it.
That's romantasy.
All right, we've arrived at the moment where we give awards to each other.
I'm not prepared.
Me neither. Rick's prepared.
Sure am. I did my homework on one thing, and this is
Oh,
it.
we forgot to put our freckles on.
We didn't put our freckles on. All right, so I have awards. All right, so Kim, you get the Bartholomew Award because you were a great co-companion to my reading this year. And whenever I said I'm going to read a book, you're like, I'm going to read that too. Why not? And then you named your pet Bartholomew.
I appreciate that.
You get the Bartholomew Award.
That was not where I thought you were going with that.
I thought he was going to be mean.
I'm not done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you've got more to come.
Amanda, you get the Figment Award
My son.
because you've read so many books and have opened up your imagination.
Oh.
You get the Figment Award for reading 100 books this year.
I'm only at 97.
You'll get there though.
But 97 and 98.
I'm reading 98 and 99.
So those are your awards.
Mm.
However, as we both read this,
Our
you've
Razzies?
both unlocked achievements.
Yes.
Amanda, you have unlocked the failed quest achievement
Why?
for taking so long to having read Dungeon Crawler Carl. You failed the
on.
quest.
This man told me to read Dungeon Crawl and Carl.
You failed
Dungeon-
the quest that
He told me to read it like 3 days ago.
365 days ago.
No.
So you get the failed quest award.
Oh, fuck.
Kim, you get
It's my 99th book.
the That Kid Award. You get the That Kid Award. It's Friday afternoon. We're going home, and that kid raises his hands like, but we don't have any homework.
Speaking of, I haven't assigned homework to our class yet.
So every time we're like, that was so much fun. I love that. And then Kim raises her hand and is like, but actually.
It's really the But Actually Award.
You get the That Kid Award. Achievement.
Oh, thank you.
Achievements unlocked.
What box do I get for
Oh,
it?
wait. Hold on. I get an award.
Oh,
I gave myself an award.
okay.
I gave myself, where is it? I gave myself the Favorite Award.
Oh, because you learned to read.
Because at the beginning of the year, I was illiterate. And now I have read many books.
Wait, that's so much better than anything either of us could have given you.
He says that as he's wearing his favorite.
I can't even
read.
Shouts out Bunsey Book Club, man. That's the best shirt.
Yes, if you want to sponsor us.
We would love
take
it.
that.
We love you. We love you so much, Bunsey Book Club. Okay, well, I loosely have an idea. My award for Kim is that Kim is the voice of reason. Sometimes we be getting carried away, and Kim is the one that grounds us back to reality and being like, Amanda, you don't like dubious consent, and this contains this. And I'm like, you're right. I forgot because he was a shadow daddy and it was easy to forget.
Right.
Which I feel like is really important. Like as we're reading a book, Kim will be like, there's a plot hole. And I'll be like, oh my God, you're right. Like I forgot about the plot hole. And I think it's really important to have somebody who actually remembers the details because I am so extremely not a detail person. What's your Myers-Briggs type?
I am a ISFJ.
Yeah. It's nice to have someone around who's an S. Rick gets the voice of not reason award.
Hell yeah, I do.
Because he is all vibes 100% of the time. Is there a plot hole? That's none of his business. Is this a trope I've previously stated I don't like? Who cares?
All gas, no brakes, baby.
We're having a good time. And I feel like somewhere between the two of you is where I live. And it's really, as the forever middle child of the language department, it's really helped me kind of talk about books better because I feel like I only know how to be the voice of reason or the voice of not reason. And I feel like having you two as both the angel and devil on my shoulder, you're both, has really helped me be able to talk better and more fluently about the books that I've read. And so I really appreciated talking books with you guys this year.
I love that.
Top that, Kim.
Okay. Well, my award for Amanda, I don't know if I have a good name for it, but is the I Learned So Much From You award. Not just about books. And so I have learned so much about soccer. I have learned so much about Judaism. I have learned
I do
so
be talking
much
about stuff.
about historical events and the Holocaust and everything else that has come up as we have explored alternate worlds about our world. And I really value that. I think the fact that you can make those connections and, make it personal and bring in all of this extensive knowledge that you have about such a wide variety of subjects is amazing. And I really, really value that.
Thank you.
And I hope fans, you value that too.
I'm sorry if you don't
We're
like
here
soccer
yapping
or
and it's
learning
not
about
always just about romantasy.
That's true.
And speaking about gas, Rick's award is the Gaslighter Award. Because he loves to tell us a thing is a thing. The thing is not the fucking thing.
Because he's always read ahead.
He's always read ahead, or he's always just trying to be like, no, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. When we actually, as two very strong, very intelligent, very educated women, know exactly what we're talking about.
Secret lesbians in books.
Exactly. Here we are.
I'd also like to give myself an award.
Love
and
that.
the award I'm giving myself is the Stop Fucking Googling Things award.
Yes, that's a really good one.
Because I've received an enormous amount of spoilers this year.
You have.
This has been really fun.
Yeah.
We have 3 more awards to give.
All right.
The next one is the Poppy Award, which is our version of the Razzie, which is for the worst book we've read this year. And my nominee is The Night Circus.
I was going to say, is this total or is this?
Let's do both.
Okay.
Let's do both.
We'll
give an independent. Let's give an independent read and a pod. So let's do the pod first.
Pod is definitely Night Circus.
I'm also gonna go to the Night Circus. The book fucking sucked. And I'm just glad that it's named the Poppy, so they're both at the same level.
Agreed.
So I'm really happy with this.
Agreed. And it'll be called the Poppy forever and ever. Amen. Rick named it. All right. The books that you've read that were not for the pod.
For me, it's crazy because this book actually started out, and I genuinely mean this, either as a 4 or as a 5, and it landed as a 1 for me, was The Eyes Are the Best Part.
You hated that book.
The ending, that book taught me how an ending can fuck up a whole book. And it really did. And I couldn't even DNF it because it was great until it truly was garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually struggling with this on my independent reads because if I don't like something, I just like DNF it immediately.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot that I've like actually read that I didn't like. Okay, Amanda, you go. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, for me, it's Chasing the Wild, by Elliot Rose. I was warned, so I read this for my Smells Like Leather bingo board, so I had to finish it. I was warned that it contained a breeding kink. He doesn't even like her. Like, they're so awful to each other, and like the soup is not good, and like I don't know, like I think this was in my review, but it's like this book is 99%, or this book has 99 problems and the sex is only one of them. Like they were so mean to each other. I don't understand how they were even into each other. The age gap was like really icky. I just felt like he didn't have anything going for him. I just like really, really didn't enjoy it. And I learned that I do in fact have a spice limit. And I like a little more plot with my spice. I don't know. That's my pick for the Poppy of the year.
I think your least favorite is actually Pizza My Heart. But
I didn't read that book. That didn't happen. It's not even on my list. If it is, then I've read 100 already.
Okay, so this is actually technically a romantasy, but there is a trilogy. It's called
It's okay if it's a romantasy as long as we didn't pot about it.
We didn't pot about it. The Sholomance trilogy, A Deadly Education. And the last book of the trilogy, The Golden Enclaves, I really fucking hated. So I really liked the first two, really disliked the last one. So that's my least.
All right. It's time for our books of the year. We're going to start with the ones we read independently, not for the pod, and then we'll do the ones we read for the pod. That will be our final book of the year. So your book of the year that you read independently and we didn't pod about can be a romantasy, just we didn't pod about it.
That helps a little bit. Because I'm looking at my 5 stars. I'll just run through this real quick. That doesn't count. One of my 5 stars was Kingdom of Ash. It's up there. My concern is that the reason why it was 5 stars because it was the last book. Really tight. I don't know.
It's so hard with series,
right? I also have like House of Sky and Breath up in there.
It's Breath and Sky.
Whatever.
Isn't it? Isn't it Breath and Sky?
Who cares? Sky and Breath. Sky and Breath.
Really?
Yeah. I'm looking right here. Then I have like Tomorrow. Fourth Wing. 6 Scorched Roses.
What?
6 Scorched Roses.
What?
6 Scorched Roses.
I really like that
Secret
book.
Lesbian Space.
Atmosphere.
Yeah. So if I had to pick out of those, it's hard actually. And I kind of don't care that it was the last book in the trilogy or whatever fucking septology. Kingdom of Ash is fucking phenomenal. Like, hard stop. One of the best entertainment experiences I've ever done. And I think the fact that it ties all of it up really leans into how great it is. So for me, it's Kingdom of Ash.
I know recency bias is a thing, but I am drawn to 2 books that I have read in the last month, and that is Atmosphere, Secret Lesbians in Space, and also, honestly, Dungeon Crawler Carl, because the creativity that comes in that book, and just like all of the references to the games that we grew up with playing and loving, like, is just fun. I'm just kind of like, how does your mind work this way? Like, this is just fucking insane to me, and I love that. But I'm probably gonna go Atmosphere just because it is lovely. It is actually a short book. It's really concise and tightly done, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. I have 2 finalists, and my 2 finalists are Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid and One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. And I'm going to take you on a journey, and that journey is me picking my favorite song on the Taylor Swift album 1989. And I recognize that Clean is a better song. Everything about Clean is better. But New Romantics is my favorite song on 1989 because I feel like it is better representative of the album itself. And for that reason, I'm giving my Book of the Year award to One Last Stop, because I feel like this was the year that I learned to really love a romantic comedy. I have very much been not like other girls about rom-com movies my whole life. Shout out to The Ripped Bodice for letting me really like explore that side of myself in literature. I think if their bookstore wasn't so inviting and wonderful, I don't think I would have fallen into that hole. But I've read a million rom-coms this year, and One Last Stop is the best one. Everything about it is exceptional. The audiobook is exceptional. I just really, really loved it. And so for that reason, it's my independent book of the year, even though I recognize that Atmosphere is probably technically a better book. But I think One Last Stop is more representative of the year that I had. I do want to say that all 3 of us put Atmosphere on our short list. And so I think as a podcast, Atmosphere is our book of the year that we didn't pod about. But I think it's worth noting that we also give shout outs to Kingdom of Ash, Dungeon Crawler Carl, and One Last Stop.
Love that.
Last award is for the book of the year that we read for the podcast.
I really think it's either Fourth Wing or Onyx Storm, right?
I appreciate that. I thought you were going to say Night and the Moth.
It's either Fourth Wing, Onyx Storm, or Night and the Moth.
There you go. And I actually thought long and hard about this last night, and I think for me, I'm going Fourth Wing. I'm going the first book for Fourth Wing, which was the second time I read it. It just hits all the things that I love about the genre. And that's partially me because I am like such a sucker again for like a school academy situation. I am a sucker for bonded dragons, other sentient beings. It's got yearning and longing and sort of like enemies to lovers. Like, it's got all the things in a Riddick, a people's person, that just hit the notes for me. And so it just drew me in like no other. I think Night and the Moth is amazing, but for me, it's the first Fourth Wing.
I 100% agree. It's Fourth Wing for me. I think, I really loved ACOTAR. I read it last year. And I think ACOTAR is the 101. It's the primer. I think Fourth Wing is, I don't think we would have a podcast if it weren't for Fourth Wing. I really don't. And not like, I think Kim and I have been books. But Rick, I've seen you have a lot of special interest over the years. And I think Fourth Wing is really what made you a reader. I think that was the book, and talking about that book and being with you guys and talking about that book really like made us a podcast. And so like it will forever hold a special place in my heart. 3 glasses of wine and I'm feeling very sentimental apparently. It's not 3, it's like 12. But I think Fourth Wing and the whole series, but particularly the first one because it's the first one, I think really like defined the podcast for me this year.
Yeah, I think I mean, it's going to be Fourth Wing over Night in the Moth for me as well. For one reason, and I know you laughed at me the first time I said it, but like one thing that I love is when a character that I love dies.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Right.
It checks every box for every single one of us.
Yeah. Benji has that fucking Darth Vader moment, which is also amazing. But Fourth Wing is pretty perfect. It's pretty perfect overall. The characters are amazing. Love them all. Love a death. You know, like makes me feel a thing. Looks like it's Fourth Wing, guys.
Our book of the year is Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing.
I thought that this would be more contentious, but we were pretty much at consensus about all of these things. I think this has been a really wonderful first year of the podcast. I think that we read a lot of really good books and we read some not good books. But I think even though we disagreed about a lot of like minutia, I think overall like our takes are pretty similar.
Totally.
And people who disagree with us are wrong.
Absolutely.
Objectively.
And we have some great, as we said before, like we have some really exciting releases to look forward to this year.
Yeah. Next year, we're diving deep into the Mossverse. We're going to read all of Throne of Glass and all of Crescent City, and we're going to leave some room for, obviously, we need to read Direbound so that we're ready
New
for
hotnesses.
all of the new hotness. So we're going to read Knave and the Moon. We're going to read Furybound. We're going to read Fae and Alchemy #3. I'm sure there'll be
what else pops up.
Yeah, there'll be some other stuff that'll pop up. So we're going to try to be really like locked into what's happening on the internet. And of course, if you all hear of anything, we want to hear from you. So comment, send a carrier pigeon, send a raven,
right?
smoke signals.
Like that cannabis shop up in Williamsburg, send a dog.
What?
They deliver with dogs.
Hell yeah. I love that. That's the most Brooklyn thing I've ever heard. That's my book of the year.
Yeah.
It's been a really wonderful year. It's been so fun potting with you guys. It's been really fun having you guys listen and watch us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Mazel.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See you in
Bye.
2026.